Hi students, welcome to class 12 economics. From this year onwards, class 12 will be having macroeconomics and Indian economic development combo for the board examination. Once we complete macroeconomics, we will move to Indian economic development. In between, definitely we will discuss the possible projects and the outline of how to go about it. In each and every video, I have mentioned the video number to go with the series. My request to all of you, please like, share and subscribe for further notifications. So let us start with topic 1, Intro to Macroeconomics and Circular Flow of Income from the National Income Unit. Macroeconomics definition and variables. The word macro has been derived from the Greek word macros, which means large. Study at large scale. So it's a branch of economics which deals with the economy as a whole, or we can say it studies the aggregates of an economy. So it gives a complete picture of economy. So what kind of examples we can give? Aggregate demand, that is total demand for all the final goods and services produced in the economy. Aggregate supply, the total supply of flow of all the final goods and services produced by the firms in the economy in a year. So, and just like that, the general price level overall, whether it means the price stability, inflation or deflation, the general price level, employment, national income. These are the variables or examples we can quote for macroeconomics. How can we differentiate macroeconomics from microeconomics? In class 11 syllabus, we have studied microeconomics. It is a study of individual units of an economy, bird's eye view. Macroeconomics is the study of the whole economy, aggregates of an economy, right? So as a second point, we can quote few examples for microeconomics. Demand for a good, supply of a good, price theory, how prices decided or determined by market forces in each and every market. Just like that, wage theory, how wages determined, equilibrium wages determined in the labor market. But in macroeconomics, we take aggregate examples like aggregate demand, aggregate supply, employment number, and general price level. So these are the examples it will come under macroeconomics. And objective of microeconomics is price determination and allocation of resources also, we can say. How prices determined in each and every market. But the major macroeconomic objectives of any economy are price stability, economic growth, full employment, and equal distribution of income and wealth. When we talk about equilibrium analysis, under micro, we do partial equilibrium analysis. That means, actually we know the whole economy, it consists of many individual units, right? So how equilibrium is stuck in each and every unit, studied by microeconomics. That is why we call partial equilibrium analysis. But under macroeconomics, we do general equilibrium analysis as a whole. Micro and macroeconomics are interdependent to each other. They complement to each other. How microeconomics is dependent on macro? Actually, idea about aggregates, the total, is necessary for the proper understanding of the individual units. For example, the investment decision by an individual investor is impacted by general investment climate of the economy, whether it is profitable or risky to invest the money or not. The same way, dependence of macroeconomics on microeconomics. The aggregates are constituted by the individual units. Together, the whole package is made. So if the export of few firms fall, it might lead to fall in exports and rise in imports, which will further lead to deficit in the current account of balance of payment of a country. Micro-macro paradox. We saw microeconomics and macroeconomics complement each other, but sometimes they contradict each other too. What is good at micro level may not be good or logical at macro level. For example, saving is good at micro level, but not necessarily good at macro level. Individual saving is good, but saving at macro level is kept idle, capital formation will fall. Fall in investment will reduce the production and income of the country. It will slow down the economic progress. Next topic we are going to discuss about structure of macroeconomy and circular flow of income. By structure of macroeconomy we mean different sectors of an economy which exchange goods and services between each other and form a circular flow of income. The major sectors of an economy which exchange goods and services and form a circular flow of income. What are the major sectors of a macroeconomy? Number one, household sector. It renders factor services to firms for the production of goods and services. Second, business sector. It hires factor services from household sector and produces goods and services and sells back to them. Number three, government sector. It regulates both household sector and business sector. Number four, external sector, which is engaged in exports and imports. Apart from these four sectors, that is household, business sector, government sector and external sector, there are financial sectors too. The saving and investment activities of an economy are regulated by these financial sectors. Circular flow of income. The cycle of generation of income, distribution of income, disposal of income, together known as circular flow of income. See, generation of income happens in the production process. The factors of production render their factor services to the firms in the production process. For their factor services, they will be given income in the form of rent, wages and salary, interest and profit. The distributed income will be disposed by the household for the consumption of goods and services. That is happening in the third phase, expenditure phase. So, it refers generation of income in the production process, distribution of income among the factors of production, and disposal of income from household to firms for the consumption of goods and services. Circular flow of income in a two-sector economy, that is household and firms. See here, household provide the factor services to the firms in the production process. In return, factor payment will be given to them in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit. The distributed income will be disposed of to buy the goods and services in the form of consumption expenditure to the firms. And from the firm side, they receive goods and services back. So the overall transactions, the complete transaction will be classified into two. One is real flow and second is money flow. Real flow is the transaction in terms of goods and services. So here the factor inputs, factor services from household to firms is a real flow. The same way, the goods and services flowing from firms to household is also real flow. Then what about the money flow? The factor payment given by the firms to the household for the factor services is money flow, and the consumption expenditure spent by the household to the firms is also money flow. Okay students, I hope you understood the concepts we discussed today. If you have any doubt, please post your queries in the comment box. I'll get back to you. The next video will be on one of the very important basic concepts of national income: final goods and intermediate goods. So please subscribe for further notifications on upcoming videos. Thank you.